Some days ago, an event held in southeast Nigeria where a group came together, and there you have it. The Southeast Renewed Hope Agenda group came together and they said that they wanted to give 200 million naira towards the expected purchase of President Bola Tinubu's re-election form. We have the coordinator, the national coordinator of the Southeast Renewed Hope Agenda, who joins us live now. Belusochukwu Enwere is the national coordinator of the Southeast Renewed Hope Agenda. Joins us live on the program. Good morning, Mr. Enwere. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thank you, sir.
It was good to have you. I know we caught you in the middle of a trip at the airport, but we'll make this count as much as possible. But speak to us about the rationale behind this, giving 200 million naira towards the re-election of President Bola Tinubu. Well, he said he's not thinking about that now. He hasn't said anything about that, but we know these things. So speak to us about the rationale, because for a lot of people, Southeast belongs to Peter Obi.
Thank you so much. It is a great day to be with you on Ghana's TV. The topic in question has for some time now attracted exhaustive discussion from different quarters. I know many writers and the analysts, they have been on this topical issue for some time now. But it is against this background that I want to make my own personal contribution and contributions on behalf of Southeast Renewed Hope Agenda on this national and sensitive issue. I want to let us know that many years past, Southeast has been rejected, marginalized, and dejected, so to say. And that was the bone of contention that we all came together. Eminent Southeast youths, professionals, businessmen came together. As he said, this man, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has remembered the Southeast. He has done a lot for us. He has taken the bull by the horn by initiating projects for our region. Take for instance, the Southeast Development Commission. Take for instance again, the 150 billion naira investment just for Southeast investment and development of our region. Another is the massive road constructions, etc. And finally, the latest is the $3 billion railway projects to reconnect Southeast to the national. It is imperative to note that many presidents have come and gone, but none has remembered that we, the Southeast, we deserve this. Since the end of civil war in Southeast, we have been marginalized, we have been rejected. It is only this president that said, come, what are railway businesses? What is happening in Southeast? Can we bring these people? Can we reconnect these people to the center? And you can see that is what happened. And all of us, we came together and said, no, for his purchase of his farm and other logistics, we are going to give him 200 million naira.
But Mr. Enwere, if I could quickly come in here, is this a sentiment that is shared by, if not the generality, but maybe majority of the Southeast? Because as I said, when you hear Southeast, based on the previous election, you naturally think Peter Obi, 99%, well, let's say 90% plus. So, this your view? Does it represent? So, does it represent the majority or just a few of you?
That is not a few of us. Let me now say this: that we have learned our lessons. Southeast have learned our lessons, and it is very, very good that we connect. Southeast must correct that at this time. This is the turn of the South. This is not the turn of the Southeast. And when you come to the Southeast, let me say this: we have never produced a president. And when you want to produce a president, we know that democracy is that anybody can come out, is government for the people and for the people. Everybody has his own interest for the collective interest of Southeasterners. We must join our brothers. We must join our fellow Southerners to harmonize and actualize these projects. Tinubu has started well. President Tinubu has started very, very well, and he's doing marvelous in the aspect of education, infrastructure, youth development, etc. Now, let me give you for instance. Look at the people around him. Look at the number of young people, youths, 30 plus, below 40, who are ministers. Take for instance, the Minister for Youth Development is a youth, less than 40 years. Minister for Interior, check them. Just go SS to the president. Many of them, you can see that this man, he has the interest of the young people at heart. He's not a man that discriminates. This is not just people that came together, few of us that came. No, this is a collective interest. Now, you should know that on that note, we have toured the 5 states in Southeast, coming from the world level to the local government and down to the state level. We have inaugurated them. Now, after this project, we are now moving down that power to the grassroots. We made mention of that, that the local government coordinators and their leaders
if I'm a button, Chief.
level, so that we come together to make.
All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, fantastic. So let's talk numbers. Great idea from what you're pushing to show support for the president, for what you believe in, what he's doing. But when it comes to elections, it's about numbers, which is why when my colleague Kayode was talking to our analyst this morning, we're talking about why this not conversation, because when it comes to election, everything boils down to numbers. Whatever ideas you have, it boils down to numbers. So first, the PDP has been the natural, winner of elections in the Southeast, historically. There was an outlier in 2023, which came through Peter Obi Labour Party. So I have the data here. APC scored 127,000 plus in the entire Southeast, with Imo and Abia states. Imo giving it the biggest numbers in that particular one for APC, 66,000. PDP scored about 91,000. Highest numbers also coming from Imo. The Labour Party about 1.9 million. The biggest number coming from Anambra. And then the NMPP scored about 9,000 votes. The biggest numbers coming, I think, from Ebonyi. So by data, historically, APC hasn't never done well in, by their 10-year existence and the elections they've been part of. They've not done well in terms of the numbers. So I gave you data here. So how do you want to switch this in 4 years? Given the complaint about the state of the economy, some are saying, oh, give the president a chance. Others are saying, no, it's not done well. So talk to us about the practicality of how you want to give the president hope in a place where there's really no hope in terms of numbers that I just showed you here.
You have seen that this is just practical, and politics is a game of numbers. And you have seen that what I just exemplified just gave us the example of what we are going to do in the Southeast. We are going to change the narrative. This is the time. This is the game changer. And you know that this group is apolitical. We have both APC, PDP, Labour Party, who believes in the vision of the president, that says, President, for you to remember this vision, we are going to show you that we are really ready for your re-election bid come 2027. We have not started politicking, but we are warming the ground to show the people that now, since we have already, the strategy is not something we are going to just say on the national television, but I want to say this to us, that we have started already with all the wards and the local government down to the community levels and villages. That is what we have started so far, sensitizing the people, letting the people know what the president stands for, letting the people know what the president has done for us in Southeast, letting people know what the president has done for Nigerians. We just take, for instance, some of our youths in our region and all over Nigeria. Take, for instance, the NEF fund, where students can now access school fees, loan from government. What is happening abroad is now happening in our doorstep. where students, you can go to any institution of your choice, whether you don't need to have your parents as the richest, or you don't need to have your mother as the richest or a billionaire before you attain a degree. It is now very, very easy for our youth to attain just a degree. And not only that, you can now access businesses. Now that entrepreneurship and all that are the key to it, it is a very good development. That is number one. Number two is that our people, we are serious to ensure that Southeast help our brother to actualize this feat, so that during our own time, we'll have our brothers as well coming together. This is not the time of saying this is for PDP or no. We must come together. That narrative that says that PDP is in charge of South, that has gone. That has gone forever. That is nothing like PDP has taken over Southeast again. We have taken over Southeast. Southeast is going to be for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And we will make sure we will tour the nooks and crannies of Southeast to ensure that the president gets victory come 2027. That is the assurance we are having for you. And we will ensure that is done. Very, very, very important. And again, okay, go ahead.
You can land on that thought, that last one.
Sorry, I didn't get.
You can land on that thought, that last one you were about to express before I come in.
Yes, I have said it that way. We told the nooks and crannies of Southeast to ensure that the president gets victory come 2027, because he has done a lot, not only for Southeast but for Nigerians. Look, this is only the president who can take the bull by the horn, as I said before, who has the willpower, even not only to challenge the new frontier, but to bring new development, new ideas, novel programs, novel projects to Southeast and to Nigerians. And by so doing, we will make him proud. We will ensure his re-election will come 2027.
Okay, well, some Nigerians will say they're waiting to see how you're going to pull that off, considering the data that my colleague just reeled out for you. And besides that, the evident, consequences of the economic policies of this administration, which affects everyone, not just Nigerians in the north or in the southwest, but also in the southeast. But beyond that, some would say, you see, politics is written over all of this. I was looking for, you said earlier that you are professionals. You came together and raised these funds, 200 million naira in this economy. Someone said that's quite a lot of money. What's the nature of your profession? How were you able to arrive at this particular figure? I was checking through the Corporate Affairs Commission website, searching for your group. I didn't find your group. And does this have the handwriting of the governor of Imo State over it, because he's a supporter of Mr. President and, of course, by extension, Mr. President's second-term ambition? So does this have Governor Hope Uzodimma's handwriting on it, or can you tell us what you do as professionals that empowered you to raise this sum under this harsh economic situation?
You have said that, number one, let me say this, that Governor Hope Uzodimma is an eminent son of Imo State and a governor par excellence in Imo State, who has done so well as well for the good people of Imo. And they're trying to galvanize Southeast together for us to be one. He has done a lot in terms of road construction, etc. And if you come to Imo, you'll see that roads have changed the landscape. What other governors could not do in the past 20 years, we just achieved it in the space of 8 years. Not up to 8 years, go to Imo State, those projects can speak for itself. So when there is no hand of Governor Hope Uzodimma coming to say these people that gave us money or something like that for us to protect, no. Rather, Governor Hope Uzodimma is an ardent supporter and that believes in President's vision. That is what I can say on this. And Governor Hope Uzodimma is a man that loves the youth and loves whatever they are doing. And that notwithstanding, people that came together on this is people of like minds, businessmen, professionals, youth, they came together. Some of them, look, we have been going around, just check what we have been doing, the antecedent of what we have been doing. We have been going around to empower our people. We have gone to Ebonyi, we have gone to Abia, we have gone to Enugu, we have gone to Anambra, and last, we just concluded with Imo. We have been empowering our people without even government giving us a kobo. This is money gathered together by our people, our youth, our leaders. Who are the leaders of these groups? Most of them are businessmen. Most of them are outside the country. People, even the world. Some of them contributed 500 naira, 1,000 naira, 10,000 naira, and we came together and we said, look, we must use this medium to empower our people through and use that medium as well to propagate the good works of the president in Southeast. And after our rally together and after empowering our people in different states, we now said, okay, the rebalance of this money, let us give it to the president for his re-election bid, so that the world will know, Nigerians will know, that this president who has done what A, B, C, D for us, which I have mentioned, we all will know that Southeast purchased this fund for president. In less than a couple of days,
Mr. Nwere, would you be willing?
We will be able to march to the APC secretariat to give a check of this 200 million naira to APC, reserved for the purpose of the president's re-election and his nomination form. And that other logistics are associated to that. That is the reason for this, and that is what we are going to do. We will stop at nothing.
Pardon me if you can hear me. Would you be willing to subject your accounts to public audit, just to ensure that what you're saying checks out, that indeed these funds has been raised even to the littlest of 500 naira and from others who are well-to-do within your organization?
These are coming from, is not by me. These are coming from, we have coordinators in all the local governments. We have 900 and 95 coordinators of our local governments. We have coordinators of all this is where they collected all this money. The coordinators of local government, coordinators of all the wards. We have ward coordinators. We have all of them. They collected all this money and said, this is the money we are going to give to the president. This is not about me. This is about the people who believes in the president. This is about people of Southeast who said the president has done so well for them, and they have come together and they said they must do this for the purpose of re-election of the president, that the president has done so well, and we will stop at nothing and to make sure that he is re-elected. It's not about me. It's about the people, because we said power must go back to the grassroots, and we didn't personalize it to people. Okay, you go and bring 1 billion, or go and bring 100 million, or go and bring 50,000. No, people got this. There are people that bought it by themselves. It's not about me. It's about the people, the coordinators. They brought the initiative, and the initiative was galvanized and said, we will do it. Look at the empowerment we are doing. Check how we are doing it. And you say that there is a lot of transparency, and you can audit it, and we can call the coordinators together. You can look at their account and see people that even gave 100 naira. I have somebody that gave 50 naira. I have somebody that said they gave 100. We have the list of them. We can publish it and how they brought this money together. That is very, very important.
Okay, so as we wind down, some have said you do not speak for the Southeast, that you just speak for your group. But again, politics is about numbers, largely, at the end of the day, really. So what are you promising? What kind of numbers are you promising President Bola Tinubu come 2027 if he chooses to buy that form, which we all know that everything points in that direction? What percentage vis-a-vis perhaps a PDP or a Labour Party? Are you able to give him 50% of the votes or more from the Southeast?
Yes, this time around, it is good for us to know that in the time past, on the last election, general election 2023, our people, some of us were deceived in voting for one particular and the other people, but now we are coming together and we are coming as one voice. We are coming with our PVCs, and we have started that drive already, that you must have your PVC, our market women, our different unions, in different groups. in churches, etc., and other political parties. They are coming together this time around. President, we have more than 60%. I can assure you, when we finish the drive down to the grassroots, that narrative must change. We must change that narrative that President Tinubu, you will have more than 50% of Southeastern votes.
Okay.
He must have more than 60,000 votes the other time, but this time we will have more than 100,000 and above from only Imo.
All right.
Coming together, we are going to ensure that the mobilization, just watch it. We are not going to just say this by words of mouth, but just watch what is going to happen. And you will see that the president come 2027, before 12 noon, 12 midnight, the result from Southeast will shock you.
So the president will have more votes than Peter Obi if he also is on the ballot for 2027?
We are calling everybody that everybody should join us in this cause.
All right.
We are calling our brothers and sisters who are scattered all over Nigeria, both in diaspora. They will come together. All of us will come together to actualize this goal. 2027, the South says it is our turn. It is our turn to complete 8 years. Even the not completed 8 years, others completed 8 years. This is the turn of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to complete 8 years, and he is the one who is bringing for the South to complete his 8 years. And that
Mr. Bello Sochukwu,
we are going to liaise.
We have to thank you so much because of time. But this is an ongoing conversation, and because we of course like to cover all grounds. The Southeast is also a major part of the conversation, and that's why we're speaking with you. We're speaking with the national coordinator of the Southeast Renewed Hope Agenda, Mr. Bello Sochukwu, and we're joining us from the airport, actually. That's why you can see the ambience around him. Thank you so much for your time, and wish you safe travels.
Well,
there you have it. Conversation about Southeast support for President Bola Tinubu. What do you think, by the way? We'll take a moment now. When we return, we have more for you, particularly when it comes to safety, road, sea, air, rail. The NSIB's mandate has been expanded. What are they doing? We'll find out in a moment. Stay with us.